The Dodgers bullpen blows an electrifying debut from a rookie. Yet more rumors abound about what the Lakers will do with the 17th overall draft pick. And Cobie Durant is making believers out of NFL analytics nerds. Good morning. I'm James. This is your daily dose of sports and snark for the greatest sports city in the world, Los Angeles. This is the faithful Angelenos Morning Report. It is June 17th, 2023. I'm still in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It depresses me because I think about that and Dodger baseball. We'll get to why in just a moment. But, hey, tough day for LA. There's still always good stuff to talk about. If you like being in the know about LA sports, clickety-clack the like button. Clickety-clack the subscribe button. There's a notification bell. Hit that. It'll let you know we drop new content. Sharing is caring. Let people know we exist. And yes, I try to answer every commenter. So before we go through the news and notes, a look at the scoreboard. Giants 7, Dodgers 5 in 11. Emmett Sheehan makes his major league debut and was just, as he was doing out here in Tulsa, just rocking everybody's world. 6 no-hit innings. And the bullpen blows it all over again. Meanwhile, Minnesota 77, Sparks 72. Jordan Canada scores 22 points for LA. They dropped to 5-5 overall. They're just hovering around mediocrity, folks. Meanwhile, today, the Giants are playing at the Ravine versus the Dodgers at 7. Bobby Miller is 3-0 with a 0.78 ERA. Former Dodger Alex Wood for the Giants, 1-1, 4.80 ERA. And LAFC is at Sporting Kansas City at 5:30. The black and gold, not only are they on a kind of a stunning losing streak, it's not just that they're losing games, right? They haven't won in their last 6 matches. 5 of them are losses. 3 of those losses in MLS. They haven't scored in 5 of those 6 matches. Really bad form for LAFC. Now, a couple of days ago, I was prattling on about how the Dodgers rotation in Tulsa, Oklahoma, their AA affiliate, was just loaded with studs. They had a 6-man rotation and not a weak link in the bunch. Scouts were saying that all 6 of them had legit possibility of being major league starters, if not all-stars. And that included their number 13 overall prospect, Emmett Sheehan, who was called up. Because you might have noticed the look on my face when I was talking about Tulsa, Oklahoma. Or for that matter, the look on my face when I was talking about who was originally supposed to start for the Dodgers on Friday night. I don't have a poker face. I'm looking at what was supposed to be the starter yesterday, and I'm like, who the hell is Matt Andriese? Or Andres? No offense to the man. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I never heard of him. So I'm like, why is this guy starting? And LA, I guess somebody in the front office said, yeah, why is this guy starting? They hit pause, they lobbed a call to Oklahoma and booked a flight. And it kind of makes me jealous because apparently everybody gets out of Oklahoma to go to LA but me. That bothers me. But they bring up Sheehan. He was 4-1 with a 1.86 ERA down at AA. Sheehan struck out 88 batters in 53 1/3 innings, and he just comes up and he shows the Giants what's up. Gives the Dodgers 6 innings. And again, broken record, Dodgers bully poops the bed. To make room, by the way, for Sheehan, they optioned Michael Grove back to AAA Oklahoma City. This state is littered with people desperately trying to get to play for the Dodgers. Also with the Dodgers, Max Muncy was placed on the 10-day injured list because of his wonky, wacky little left hamstring. To take his place from, again, Oklahoma City, is Michael Busch. I'm seriously depressed every time I think of people getting to leave this state to go to LA. We are hearing different things from reputable sources about the Lakers' plans for the number 17 overall pick in the upcoming NBA draft, which will be next week. Rumors? No. Legit reporters. These guys are legit. They work for ESPN. They work for The Athletic. It's not exactly coming from crazy ass rumors from your local barbershop.com, right? It's legit people who work sources. ESPN a couple of days ago said the Lakers wanted to trade down from the 17th pick. Now, Jovan Buha of The Athletic is reporting that the Lakers would love to package that 17th pick with Mo Bamba and or Malik Beasley for a starter. An elite starter? No. Just a guy who can fill some minutes in. But I don't buy that for a moment. You have to ask yourself, who at this point in their careers wants Mo Bamba? Who wants Malik Beasley, right? The only way that works is in terms of trying to use both of their contracts to leverage salary cap space in the near future. That's the only way it works. Because the odds of getting quality minutes out of both Mo Bamba and Malik Beasley, the Lakers couldn't. So it's kind of like saying we're going to take one piece of mediocrity, lump it together with another piece of mediocrity, and give you a nice 2-course helping of mediocrity to eat. Bon appetit? Of course not. That's not going to work for anybody. If the Lakers can swing a starter out of that, I'd be stunned. I do, however, buy what Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN is reporting. He basically is saying that his sources are telling him what the Lakers' plan is to do whatever it takes to keep Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura. I do buy that. Then, if the price is right, keep D'Angelo Russell. I buy that too, absolutely. Then, if Chris Paul becomes available, if the Suns cut him, great. Go after him. Logical. I buy all three of that. And Wojnarowski went further and said that the Lakers are realizing, and maybe this is a result of the failure of the Russell Westbrook experiment, you can't have both 3 max contracts and team depth. If you have 3 max contracts, you basically have a 3-man team now and a bunch of randos to fill out the rest of the roster. At least they're learning that. At least they've learned that. Pro Football Focus loves Cobie Durant. And when I say love, I mean, I talk about the way Pro Football Focus looks at Cobie Durant of the Rams is the same way people look at my wife and then look at me. It's a way of saying, what the hell? You love that so much? They look at my wife. You love him? They look at Pro Football Focus. You love Cobie Durant that much? Durant is only going into his 2nd year. He didn't really play a whole lot in the first half of his rookie year. But, it goes against everything that we've read about natural selection in school. How does this go on? But Pro Football Focus, they love them some Cobie Durant. They rated him the #1 slot cornerback in the NFL. Not out on the periphery, a slot cornerback, because a lot of teams right now run 3 wide receiver formations, 4 wide receivers. They graded him out at 74.3. Now, whatever that means, I have no idea how that formula is averaged out. But they slotted Cobie Durant even higher than Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, a 6-time Pro Bowler, won a Super Bowl with the Rams, and of course, is now over in Miami. I'm not trying to argue that Cobie Durant is better than Jalen Ramsey. I don't even know if Pro Football Focus is trying to argue that Cobie Durant is better than Jalen Ramsey. I'm just saying they love Cobie Durant. Sean McVay said running back Cam Akers has built a lot of momentum at the end of last season, then built on it so far during the offseason, and will, quote, be a huge part of what we're doing moving forward, unquote. The coach called Akers, who, by the way, LA tried to trade last season, a central figure in the offense and a stud, ladies. The Athletic, by the way, is also reporting that with Rob Havenstein not being able to practice, Logan Bruss is getting time at right tackle. The upshot, we've been talking about it, there's lots of changes afoot for the Rams offensive line this year. Sports Illustrated, by the way, reports that the Clippers are unlikely to extend Coach Ty Lue during the offseason. It doesn't mean he's gone, but it does make him a lame duck, though, for the upcoming year. Not a lot of faith when somebody is coaching on the last year of his contract. 9 NBA teams, including the Clippers, have brought in former UCLA forward Jaime Jaquez Jr. for a look-see. He said that they all gave him positive feedback. An NBA executive can't stop raving about him. He told the LA Times that he believes Jaquez could be taken anywhere from pick 17 to 25 in the first round. And yes, of course, the Lakers do in fact have pick 17. The exec also told the Times Jaquez's shooting is improved and, quote, he competed his ass off, unquote. Which sounds about right when you think about the way Mick Cronin teaches basketball. Don't you think? Don't you think? Chargers wide receiver Mike Williams told the LA Times that he has no regrets playing Week 18 in Denver at the end of last season. If you recall, Williams, he got hurt in the game. As a result, wound up missing the playoff game in Jacksonville. And let's be real, the offense stopped completely in the second half. They needed somebody to move the chains. It was a back fracture that he suffered out in Denver. Said Williams, quote, I mean, the coach wanted us to play, so that's what we had to do. That's what we get paid to do. I was with whatever decision he made. Now, I don't know if you buy that. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm certainly not, because I've never met the man. But it sure as hell cost the Chargers in Jacksonville. We know that. But you let me know what you think in the comments thread. Tell me how impressed you were with Emmett Sheehan and how let down you were once again with the Dodgers bully. Let me know if you think either plan that I've detailed so far from reporters is viable for the LA Lakers. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to Faithful Angelenos. We're talking LA sports every single day here. Thank you for watching. I'm James. We'll be back tomorrow. Faithful Angelenos is a Kia and Corte El Queso production. Take care.